Welcome to the Atlanta Wellness Clinic podcast. Hosted by licensed nutritionist and clinic owner Katina Wilson, we're here to kickstart your weight loss journey. Because let's be honest, the only thing we want gaining weight is our wallets. From medical weight loss and nutrition coaching to body contouring, we help Metro Atlanta women get real results. Let's dive in.
The number on the scale does not tell the full story. Here's how 3D body scanning gives you a clearer, more motivating view of your results. Welcome back. I'm Millie M., co-host, producer, here with licensed nutritionist and clinic owner Katina Wilson. How are you, Katina?
I am great. How are you today?
Doing well. Glad to hear it. Wonderful, wonderful. So can you please tell me and all of our listeners, how does the STYKU 3D body scanner track weight loss progress?
Yeah, so think about it. When you're losing weight, what's the first thing you do? You want to step on a scale, right?
Mhm.
And so that's for a lot of people, that's the magic number. Well, we try to use this tool. It's a 3D body composition tool. And so not only does it look at that magic number that we're all looking for, which is the number on the scale, but it actually also tracks the inches all the way from your neck down to your ankles. So it looks at your inches, it looks at the amount of fat that you're carrying. So for your overall body weight, it looks at percentage of fat, percentage of muscle, visceral fat, right? So it just breaks down, all of these components that make you you. And so we use this for all of our weight loss packages and body contouring packages. And so every month when people come in to track their progress, we have them step on the machine. It takes about 45 seconds for it to do kind of a full body composition analysis. And we're able to see how you progress. The weight that you're losing, is it muscle or is it fat? Hopefully it's fat. And if it's not fat, then we can talk about like some things that people can do. We can also look at inches lost. We literally just had a gentleman a few minutes ago, and again, he didn't lose like a whole lot of weight like this first month on our program. But when he stepped on the STYKU, we actually saw that he lost significant amount of inches from his neck, from his biceps, from his waist, definitely his waist and his thighs. So he's moving in the right direction.
I bet that's exciting for people to see the before and after and how their
Oh
body
yeah,
changes.
and it gives you a visual look of, and you actually see not only all these numbers, but then it also shows you visually what your body looks like. So he can see like a month ago what his body looks in comparison to what his body looks like now. And when he comes in again from a month from now, we'll be able to do the same, and we'll be able to track that progress kind of month over month.
I imagine it to look like the body scanner at the airport. What do you actually do? Do you stand on something? Is it a laser? Describe it for me.
Yeah, so it is a laser. So you stand on this turnstile and you have to hold your arms out, and the machine prompts you. And once it's ready, it'll say hold still, and then it'll slowly spin you around. So you're not spinning around so fast where you're going to get dizzy, but it will slowly spin around because, to your earlier question, it is using a laser to get this imprint of your whole entire body. And then you step off, it pulls up your results, and then it even emails the results. We keep the results here in clinic, but then patients can also go back and take a look at the results once they get home. And again, we can compare month over month. So from where you started, as you're progressing across your weight loss journey, we can see your BMI, which we know sometimes is flawed, but it is a measure that a lot of medical professionals use. We can see your weight. We can see percentage of fat. We can see percentage of muscle. We can see inches, again, from neck all the way down to your ankles, right? So it's pretty precise.
And are the different parts of your body color coded? Like does muscle show up one color, fat shows up one color, your organ?
It starts to show up, it shows up green. So when you first start out, it'll tell you, hey, you're kind of outside of the range for somebody that's your age and your gender. And so it'll highlight that. And of course, that'll be red, green, or yellow. And it'll tell you if you're at risk or if you have high risk. But over time, as you're trending down, things become green. If you're going the wrong way, it will turn red, right?
Mm.
And then sometimes, because depending upon what people wear, so like or even their hair. So like for me, if I were to do the scan, I would need to pull my hair up so that
Mhm.
it doesn't try to measure my neck with the hair, right?
Gotcha.
And if it can't tell because it's like, wait, you're way out of alignment compared to last time, it'll flag that. It'll turn that orange, and so we'll know the next time. Let's just make sure we pull up your hair so that we get kind of an accurate result of either your neck or whatever you're wearing. We tend to tell people to wear kind of athletic gear, yoga pants, biker shorts, tank tops, that sort of a thing. That way we get, the best possible results and the more accurate picture of your body.
Technology to the
Yeah.
rescue.
Yeah.
So, what are the most surprising results you've seen with clients in the scanner that the scale doesn't reveal?
Well, so people who are using our body contouring as an example, right?
Mm.
They're trying to build muscle. So it's kind of the reverse, right? So with them, it's great to see, okay, this is where you started. You're losing the weight. Now you're trying to build some of that muscle back. We actually see that they're gaining the muscle. So you can see over the course of about 6 to 8 sessions, you can see the 15 to 20% increase in the amount of muscle that you're carrying in your body as a result of our body contouring machines. And again, we use a STYKU to track not only weight loss, but we're also using it to track the effectiveness of the body contouring machines as well.
Just depends on what your goals are. Do you track like posture and alignment and things like that as well?
Oh yeah, you can see if you've got good posture or not, and so it'll show you. So like for me, my posture isn't always the greatest, so I'm trying to do like more yoga and Pilates and things like that. So it does track all of that as well.
Well, I have scoliosis, so it'll show me a little wonky.
Yeah, it might show you a little. It might show that because it's doing a full body scan from head to toe.
Absolutely. Can you tell us about one of the most memorable success stories you've seen with a client using that STYKU machine?
Yeah, I think for a lot of people, especially like that first time, it's very eye opening. We did have a client and they were wanting to lose some weight. And I think the thought process was, I've got a few pounds to lose. But then when they actually saw their measurements, they realized that they were carrying a much higher percentage of fat than muscle than they realized. So it really encouraged them to not only get on the program to lose the weight, but to also get into the gym and start building that muscle because the muscle is important. It's important not only for just feeling good and looking great and having that toned physique, but for also just having a better metabolism overall. And so I think for a lot of people, it can be a little humbling, especially that first time you get on there, because again, it's showing everything and not just the number on the scale.
I would imagine it being a perfect way to stay motivated. And I could see that being my favorite part of coming to Atlanta Wellness Clinic.
Oh,
Great.
absolutely.
Awesome service you guys are offering. Thank you so much. Always enjoy talking to you. I'll catch you on the next episode, Katina.
Thank you. Have a great day.
That's a wrap on this episode of the Atlanta Wellness Clinic podcast. If you're ready to kickstart your weight loss journey and not just your bathroom scale and frustration, visit atlwellnessclinic.com or call us at 770-726-8978 for a free 10-minute weight loss consultation. Because the best time to start was yesterday. The second best time? Right now. See you next time.